Amid the deep green hills of the Scottish Highlands, there is a small house nestled beside Loch Shiel. Every morning, the dawn light floods through the windows, illuminating the picture frames that line the walls, capturing every happy moment of Sam Heughan and Caitriona Balfe with their 4 adorable children. No more stage lights, no more Outlander costumes, just the sound of laughter, the wind blowing through the pine trees, and a home filled with love. From co-stars to soulmates, then family, Sam and Caitriona's friendship began on the set of Outlander, where they transformed into the legendary couple Jamie and Claire Fraser. For nearly 10 years together, they have shared moments not only of their characters, but also of their own lives. From rainy and cold days filming in Skye to red carpet premieres in Los Angeles, they have always been each other's support in the turbulent entertainment world. After Outlander ended, Sam once said in an interview, "Caitriona is not just my co-star, she is the person who understands me better than anyone else." Many people at the time thought he was just saying it out of habit. But then, when the two suddenly announced that they were officially a family, the whole world seemed to explode. Home, the house in the mist, and a new beginning. The house they chose to build their home is located in the Glenfinnan area, where the poetic landscape seems to come out of a painting. This land used to be where Sam filmed many important scenes of Outlander, where he met, fell in love, and broke up with Caitriona on screen. Now, it became the place where they started their real journey. The warm brown wooden house is surrounded by fields of purple flowers. In the distance is a calm lake reflecting the mist-covered mountains. Sam built a small wooden bridge leading to the lake, where he and Caitriona often sit every afternoon to watch the sunset. Caitriona calls it the Bridge of Us, their own bridge, connecting the past and the present, between the flashy lights and the simple life. Baby little angels of the Highlands. They have 4 children, 3 boys and a girl. Aidan, the eldest, is 8 years old, smart, loves climbing mountains and exploring nature like his father. Finn, 6, has bright eyes and a calm personality, often sits next to his mother listening to stories. Lewis, 4, always runs around the house with a small trumpet in his hand, playing funny tunes that make everyone laugh. And Isla, the youngest, just 2 years old, is the pride and little heart of the family. Every morning, Sam often gets up early to cook breakfast for the children. Something he once said, is harder than filming an action movie. He laughs as he says, "On screen, I can fight for hours, but at home, if Isla spills any flour, I give up." Caitriona, meanwhile, takes on the role of family storyteller. Every night, she sits among the 4 children, telling fairy tales about Scottish knights, fairies, and Jamie and Claire. The children have no idea that their parents were once 2 big stars. To them, Sam and Caitriona are just mom and dad, the safest place in the world. Hot beverage, peace in everyday life. Their lives now revolve around simple things. A small vegetable garden behind the house, a few stray sheep on the hill, and sunny mornings. Caitriona grows lavender, and Sam experiments with craft whiskey, a hobby he brought with him from his Outlander days. They still run the small pub, the Fraser's Rest, located just a few minutes' walk from their home. But now the bar is no longer a place for work, but a part of the family. The children occasionally run into the bar, sit on the wooden bench, help their father wipe glasses or scribble on the blackboard. In the evening, when the tourists leave, Sam and Caitriona clean up together, then walk around the lake. No one talks about the past, no one mentions Hollywood. Just them, the lake and the stars. Speech balloon when fame is just a memory. Occasionally, the media still comes to interview the golden couple of British cinema. But Sam always politely refuses. "We used to tell our story to the world, now we want to live the rest of it in peace." Caitriona also shared a rare occasion. Fame is a gift, but family is a miracle. "I choose miracle." They no longer use social media regularly, only occasionally posting a few blurry photos. A sunrise, a cup of coffee on the porch, or Isla's little hands holding Sam's. Each photo touches fans, because it is not ostentatious, but contains a rare authenticity in this noisy world. Birthday cake. Warm birthday by the fireplace. In March this year, the whole family celebrated Sam's 45th birthday. No big party, no candles, just a homemade chocolate cake, and a card scribbled with the words, "Happy birthday, Daddy." Our Highland hero, Caitriona, gave him a special gift, a leather notebook, in which she had written down every moment of the family since the first day living in Glenfinnan. Each page was a picture of love, the first dinner, the first rain, Isla's first smile. Sam read it, his eyes reddening. He said softly, "I've had millions of fans, but nothing compares to these 4 angels and the woman sitting next to me." Candle. Peaceful night in the Highlands. Winters in Scotland are cold, but in their house, the fire always burns brightly. On snowy nights, the family gathers together. Aidan and Finn play chess, Lewis lies on his mother's lap listening to stories, and Isla falls asleep in her father's arms. Sam often sang softly, old folk songs, sometimes mixed with Caitriona's laughter. The small house echoed with the sound of life, of love. Once, an old friend asked Sam, "Do you miss Hollywood?" He just smiled, "No. Because here, I am living the most beautiful movie of my life." Cherry blossom. Spring of love. When the snow melted, they went out to plant flowers together. The 4 children ran around, chasing butterflies flying on the grass. Caitriona stood from afar watching, her eyes shining with happiness without words. Sam walked over, held her hand, and said softly, "I think we have found paradise." Caitriona smiled. "No, Sam. We created it ourselves." That sentence seemed to linger in the space, blending with the chirping of birds and the smell of wildflowers. Open book. Story to be continued. Their life continues to be simple but meaningful. Sam still spends time writing. He is finishing a new book about his journey to find peace. Caitriona teaches part-time at a local art school, helping young actors. Both of them still spend time volunteering, supporting remote children in Scotland and raising funds for conservation in the Highlands. But wherever they go, they always return to the little house by the lake, where 4 angels are waiting with warm arms. Sunrise. Sunset. Late afternoon, the sun turns the grassy hills golden. Sam carries Isla on his shoulders, Caitriona holds the 3 boys by the hand behind. Laughter rings out, mixed with the wind and the scent of whiskey wafting from the small pub nearby. On the wooden bridge of us, they stop. The family looks out at the lake, where the red sky is reflected. Caitriona whispered, "Tomorrow will be beautiful again, like today." Sam nodded, smiling, squeezing her hand. Alongside them, 4 children cheered as a white swan glided across the water. A perfect scene, simple yet complete, like the life they had chosen. In a world that is always in a hurry, the story of Heughan and Caitriona Balfe is proof that happiness lies not in fame or glory, but in true love, in the laughter of children and peaceful afternoons with the person you love. And somewhere in the misty plateau, when the night falls, their little house is still lit. That light not only warms the space, but also illuminates the hearts of those who once believed that true love always exists.